The atmosphere in Tariq's family home was always thick, like breathing wet wool. His mother and his sisters, Kadi and Shika, followed her lead, all sharp edges, pointed comments and cold eyes. They saw my gifts and the comfort of my home, and instead of seeing blessing, they saw snobbery. They saw grace and they called it haughtiness. I maintained my decorum. I never complained to Tariq. I sent gifts, not to buy affection, but as an act of obedience to the word that commands us to bless our enemies. Tariq would often look at me, hurt in his eyes, and say, "I see it, Zuri, but ignore them. Your conduct makes me love you more." His defense was my comfort. Then the dream came again. The marketplace was now a small city. The hundreds of children were now thousands. The roar was deafening, insistent. And then I heard it, a clear voice, not my father's, but one that resonated in my very bones. Increase your capacity. Widen your tent, mother of many. I woke up trembling. I narrated it to my mother, who simply smiled her knowing smile. I told my father, who told me to keep up my good work and keep praying. But the words, widen your tent and mother of many, they stuck. They pulsed with a coded, undeniable truth. I knew, deep down, this was about more than just a Sunday school class. I knew I was preparing for a birth of seismic proportions. I finished university with a first-class degree, a feat that made my family beam. At my graduation party, under the soft glow of fairy lights, Tariq dropped to one knee. The diamond sparkled. I said yes before he even finished asking. The world was aligned. But even as his family came to my father for the traditional knocking ceremony, the whispers of his mother intensified. Her eyes were not looking at the future. They were fixed on my father's generosity. My father gifted me, his first child and only daughter, a house and a car, a foundational blessing for my new family. That night, Tariq's mother cornered me, her voice low and sharp as she pointed at the keys. "You are selfish, Zuri. Put that house in my son's name. A good wife gives everything to her husband, not holds back for herself." The wedding was days away. I was ready to pledge my life. But I was beginning to realize that the many children promise might cost me the very peace I was trying to build. The whispers of suspicion were turning to demands. Would the gift of a house be the first crack in the foundation of my promised joy?